This conference will now be recorded.
Good morning, everybody. Spring is right around the corner. I can't remember if it's tomorrow or Saturday. I think it's Saturday. But spring is here. I love spring. Up north, we have the beautiful, beautiful daffodils, crocus. The first thing out of the snow was the crocus. It would peek out its little purple colors. The hyacinth, the purple, the crocus, many different little colors, and then followed by the daffodils and the tulips. So allow yourself to begin to deepen your breath and start with a 5 count. Let the in breath and the out breath do the same, please. And just continue those 9 deep breaths and add 1 count to it until you get to a count of 7, 8. Just allow yourself to bring in all of the colors of spring. Spring is a time of new light and new possibilities. The days grow longer as daylight expands its reach, and the sun's rays become more potent. Green begins to infuse the surrounding landscape, evoking the qualities of heart energy. Spring is a time of planting seeds, watering the soil, and welcoming new growth and opportunities. This season of renewal is usually accompanied by a substantial amount of rain, which allows the earth to cleanse from the hibernation of winter and begin to restore movement, energy, and flow to the land. So take another full breath here and just revel into all the glorious colors opening up for us after having all of this time spent indoors and just the social distancing, even though we'll still do all of those things. This is new opportunities, new breaths. So allow all of that freshness to come in, and we'll use this spring practice to detox and to rinse, allowing ourselves to just take away the dull shine and bring in that brightness and lightness that always resides within. Finish this next breath and flow into a nice ujjayi breath. Let's all exhale together, please, and bring the palms together at the heart. On your next in breath, bring the arms out to the side, all the way to the sky, deep stretch. And then exhale down to the heart. Interlace the fingers and just stretch the interlace fingers in front of the heart, chin to chest. And then inhale all the way back up. And exhale, bring them in front of the heart again. Draw it all the way up to the sky. And on the exhale, let's just rotate lightly to the right. Draw it back to neutral and then over to the left. Draw it all the way back up. And on an exhale, round again to the heart. Keep the interlaced fingers at the heart, but bring the crown back up. Bend into the elbows and just shift by 1 finger load as we stretch. Take a full in breath, pull the shoulder blades down, and rotate the right wrist up. Just tilting those interlaced fingers. Feel that stretch into that bottom wrist, and then bring it back to neutral, and bring that left wrist upward, stretching into it. Bring it back to neutral and inhale all the way up to the sky. Good, squeeze the arms into the ears. 1 more full deep breath here, please. And then on an exhale, just release the hands and bring your hands back behind you. So if you're on your shin bones, maybe they're on your heels. If you're on your sitting bones, just allow yourself to open up a little bit and lift the heart. Just allow that light to begin to peek out of the heart. Take 1 cycle of breath here. Really squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press into the shin bones or the sitting bones. Lift the heart. And then engage the core muscles. Bring the arms all the way back up. And on an exhale, let's take an easy twist to the right. Take a full in breath. And a full out. On the in breath, keep the palms together all the way up above the crown of the head Now let's twist to the left, nice easy twist. On the in-breath, let's come all the way back up, palms together, and roll the back of the hands together. Squeeze those pinky fingers together and try to bring the hands back behind the head. Draw into the foundation and lift from that foundation all the way up. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, swan dive forward. Take a nice deep stretch. Walk the hands back upright and allow yourself, please, if you're on your shin bones, to easily come off. Bring your legs all the way forward and give them a nice stretch. Shake them out. Bend into the knees and let's just roll onto our backs and bring arms and legs up to the sky and roll ankles and wrists. Please make a fist and roll the other way. And then keep the fist and point and flex. Point and flex. So we'll move around a lot into this spring detox. A lot of twisting today. Good. Stand on the ceiling with your feet and your hands. Lift the edges of the shoulders up off the earth. Pull and curl your core together. Lift your head and look up. Really feel that nice warm up of the core. If you need, use one hand to hold your head. Use an exhale to separate arms and legs. Keep the low back imprinted. And then draw back neutral. And one more time, let's see if we can take 4 breaths here. Imprint that low back, feet and hands away from each other. Really draw that front core, curling it into a nice C, pulling the lower belly all the way up to those floating ribs and the collarbone towards the floating ribs. One more breath here. Good. And then grab the knees and hug in. Roll all the way back up. Sitting bones, cross the ankles and come right into tabletop. In your tabletop, find a nice cat-cow, please. Nice flexion and extension. Ooh, 2 more. Maybe add a rock if you want, just loosening up. We warmed up that core, it feels really good, warm. And then come up into your tabletop and allow yourself, please, to tuck the toes under, down dog, and a nice runner stretch. Maybe lift one foot and rock through that sandy foot, and then switch sides so that we can keep those feet nice and supple. So many bones in the feet. And then just allow yourself to walk hands and feet together. Come all the way up to the top of the mat. Bring the palms onto the shin bones, flat back. Engage the core muscles, and on an in-breath, bring the arms out to a T. Your upper torso should be parallel with the ground. Really engage. Squeeze imaginary wedge between the inseams of the legs. Squeeze the tush, draw the belly in. One more breath. On an exhale, palms back to the shin bones, forward fold. Inhale, lift flat back. Exhale, forward fold. On an in-breath, sweep and bring the hands back up behind you. Interlace the fingers. And just allow yourself to take the arms to the right. Open up into that left shoulder. And then switch sides. And open up the other shoulder. Turn the head the same way. And then very gently come back to neutral. Release the hands down. Take and sweep the arms forward. Try to bring the upper ribs onto those upper thighs. Press into the back of the feet. Draw the shoulder blades down. Take a full in-breath, and as you exhale, fold forward. Ragdoll, slowly ragdoll up. Head comes up fast. Roll the shoulders back and roll the shoulders forward. Inhale, arms all the way up in the sky, And exhale, swan back down. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bring it all the way up. Let the palms face each other, shoulder width apart. Draw the shoulder blades down and on an exhale, to the left. Draw it all the way back up and take it over to the right, opening up the left side body. Draw it all the way back up and on an exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Step right foot back. Come into low lunge. Good. Hug the feet towards each other. You can also come down on the right knee and allow yourself to just bring the arms out to the side. Good. And breathe. Really squeeze into the tush to protect the back. One more full deep breath. Gently draw that right knee down. Bring the palms together. Good. And let's take right hand to left shoulder. And bring the left hand back behind and cup fingers. Nice deep stretch. Leaning in to that right psoas. One more full deep breath here. Woo. And then on an in breath, just scoop the arms up. And we're just going to lift up onto that right knee. If it's too much for you to breathe on your right knee, come into low lunge. Bring the palms together above the crown of the head. And on an exhale, we're just going to prayer twist, our first simple twist. And we're going to take it all the way over to the left. Take a full in breath. So you're either that left, right knee on the floor, or you've lifted up into low lunge if you have a tweaky knee. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath here, please. And then drop back forward, hands come down. Lengthen that front leg. So you can also still be down onto your right knee and come forward, low lunge. One more time, straighten that leg and come forward, low lunge. If you are on your knee, you can stay there. We're just going to switch sides. You have a choice here. You can jump switch, or if you're on your knee, just come into tabletop and bring the left foot forward, or right foot forward, excuse me. Good, and breathe into it. So either onto your knee or low lunge. Allow yourself, please, to take and draw the arms out to the side. Full in breath, full out breath. The upper torso is leaning forward. We're hugging the feet towards each other. One more breath. And then you either rise all the way up or you're down on that knee. And we'll bring left hand and left shoulder. Bring a right arm around and cup the fingers. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. You'll notice I'll always show the modification on the first side and then the more challenging on the other side. Good. On an in breath, bring the arms all the way up, palms together. And on the exhale, let's prayer twist to the side. Good, and breathe. Remember, it's okay to be onto that left knee. Full in breath, full out breath. One more full deep breath here. And then on an exhale, fold forward, straighten the front leg, bend, nice straight leg, and forward fold. Step back foot to front foot, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Face the palms towards each other, bend deeply into the knees and lift all the way up to the sky. Exhale, palms to the heart. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath. Take a full in breath. Okay, on the exhale, hands to the hip, step the right foot back. Kind of warrior. Or you can pivot onto the back heel, warrior one. On an in-breath, sweep the arms up to the sky. Take a full in-breath. And on the exhale, rotate to the left. Another mini twist. Our non-detox, our spring detox. Full in-breath. Full out-breath. One more full deep breath here. On the exhale, bring the back of the right hand to the outer left side and spin that left arm open. And take 2 cycles of breath here. Really squeeze into the tush. Engage the pelvic floor and the belly as you breathe. One more breath. Good. On an in-breath, sweep the arms all the way back up. Come into steeple fingers. So strong legs here. Bend into that back knee a little bit. And on an exhale, bring the arms forward. And I want you to think about curling that front core together. On the in-breath, lift up. On the exhale, engage that core. Good. Inhale up. 3 more. Curl that core, engage it. Lift all the way back up. 2 more round. Bring it all the way up. You can also be in warrior one. Last one, really round. Feel all of this stick together. And then bring it back up. On the exhale, hands to the hips. Hop forward with that right leg. Inhale, arms out to the side. Exhale, right through the midline, all the way to the earth. Inhale, lift flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Draw the prayer hands together, sweep them all the way forward in front of you, up to the sky. Step the feet together, and on an exhale, prayer twist to the right. Ooh, feel that cleansing, that rinsing, so that we can shine everything up, bring that creativity and life forward. One more full deep breath, really engage the core muscles, pull that right hip back. And on an in-breath, rise all the way up to the sky. Look up, little bit of the back bend, and on the exhale, take it over to the left. Full in-breath, full out-breath. Take another full deep breath in, and release it out. On the in-breath, rise all the way back up. See that beautiful, brilliant sun. And on the exhale, down the heart. Take a full in-breath. Step the feet apart a little bit. Full out-breath. Hands to the hips. Take a full in-breath. And on the exhale, step left foot back. Highland warrior or warrior one. Good. Straight to that back leg. And take the arms up to the sky. Sink down into it, but keep that back leg straight. Good. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, we're just going to twist to the right and open up. That will really work your balance. Keep working those shoulders. Take a full in-breath and full out-breath. Take that front hand, the back of that front hand, place it into that thigh and twist a little bit deeper. Good. Smile. Full in-breath. Work through the wobbles if you're in warrior. One more breath. Good. On the in-breath, sweep the arms forward. Steeple fingers. Bend into that back knee, which energizes into those legs. You can really feel that in that right hip. If you need, lift the right toes to protect the knee. Take a full in-breath, squeeze the arms all the way up. And on the exhale, engage that front core. Rise it back up. 4 more. Really reach. Come up. Engage that core. Draw it back up. It's like an accordion, just really squeezing that front core. Rise it up. 2 more. Good. Breathe. Lift it up. Last one. All the way up. Hands to the hips. Step back foot to front foot. Woo, shake those legs out. And bring the palms to the heart. Take a full in breath. And a full out breath. Come back to center. That was a lot of strength in that. One more full deep breath here. Feel all that you've released, all of that dullness, all of that that is no longer needed is now dissipated. Take a full in breath and exhale, hands to the hips. Take a full in breath, and on the exhale, step the right foot back into warrior two. Good, and breathe into it. Try to soften into that front knee. Good, and breathe. Allow yourself, please, to take a full in breath. And on the exhale, let's bring the elbow down the thigh, the back of the top hand and the low back. And really lift up. Draw the feet towards each other. Hold here. Or if it feels safe, extend that front arm out. Good, and breathe. Use that back of that hand to really keep you lifted to that low back. And then on an in breath, if it feels safe, bring that top arm up to the sky. Turn the palms towards each other and hug a big beach ball. See all the colors, whatever that is. One more breath here. Take a full in breath, and on the exhale, just come right into evolved warrior two. Feel yourself open up. And then sweep it back up into warrior two. And exhale, elbow to thigh. Take it all the way over and really open up that side body. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Take a full in breath, and on the exhale, take the front hand all the way down to the earth, the top hand, and come right into the evolved warrior two. Sweep that arm forward, straighten the front leg, and let's reach right into your version of triangle this morning. Good, open up that top arm, that top hip. Use your breath to sink or not sink down lower. Full deep breaths in and out. One more full deep breath. And after ready on an in breath, softening, rise back up. Exhale, warrior two. Allow yourself to sweep that front arm, back arm all the way forward, right arm forward, low lunge. From there, allow yourself, please, to plant the right hand and twist the left arm up to the sky. Full in breath, full out breath. Good. From there, we're going to reach all the way forward towards the crown of the head with that left hand. Bring them both inside the left foot, and we're just going to walk to the center of the mat. And we're going to lean to the left, and then over to the right. Again, lean over to the left. Maybe bring the prayer hands over to the side. Back to neutral and switch. Bring it all the way back to the center, please. And find the low lunge to the back of the mat. Pivot onto the back heel. And rainbow up, warrior two. Switching sides. So take a full in breath. A full out breath. Good, another full deep breath here, please. And then on an exhale, elbow to thigh, that top arm, that right hand on the low back, and open up. Breathe. Try to let that elbow, that bottom elbow on the thigh be light. Hug the feet towards each other. Maybe extend that bottom left arm out. Breathe into it. Maybe take the top arm to the sky, let the palms face each other, and hug that beautiful beach ball. Really engaging core all the way up. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath. We're going to take that top arm up, and we're just going to sweep right back into the ball for your two. Ooh, lengthen it out, stretch, open up. 90 deep breaths here, please. Draw the arms back forward, warrior two, and bring the elbow down onto the thigh. Sweep that top arm up and over and get a really nice opening. You can always draw that bottom arm forward and breathe into the stretch. You're still getting a nice stretch, or you can keep it on the elbow. Always let this be your practice if you want a little more challenge or a little less. One more breath here, and then allow yourself to rise all up. We're going to take that front hand all the way forward and come right into evolved warrior two. Almost forgot that part. Come back to the warrior two, straighten that front leg, and reach into your version of triangle. And breathe. Full deep breaths. Full in breath. Full out breath. Really opening up into that front hip. One more breath. Good. From there, soften into the front knee. Rise all the way back up. Exhale, bend into that front knee. Cartwheel forward. And again, walk to the center. Coming into another twist. So lift up onto all 10 toes. Lift the heels right off the floor. Bend into the knees. You should get a nice opening into that inner groin. Good. Bring the heels down. And take that right hand over to the left and sweep the left arm up to the sky. Good. Take a full in breath. And on the exhale, bring that top arm down and just draw a big circle. Bring it all the way back to the sky. And then on an exhale, keep the right hand on the left leg. Take the left hand to the right leg and fold forward. Use your hands to compress and open up the back ribs. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. One more full deep breath here. Now bend into the knees. And again, press the tailbone back. Lift all 10 toes, energize into those legs. I'm still holding both hands on opposite legs. Gently release, and on an in breath, take and bring that left arm up to the sky. Woo! Full in breath. Beautiful, everybody. Always throwing new things in. On an exhale, reach forward with that right arm and draw your circle. Take it all the way back up to the sky. And then on an exhale, bring it all the way back down. From there, allow yourself to bend into that left knee. And then walk it all the way back up to the top of the mat. Good. From there, step forward and take that back leg all the way up to the sky, standing splits. Maybe come into a balance of putting both hands on that standing ankle and breathe into it. You'll have to bring that lifted leg down a little bit lower in order to do so. Just work through the wobbles. Right now, my left, balancing on my left leg is not as solid on my right. It's all good. And then slowly bring that lifted leg down, nice forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, bring it all the way up. Let the left hand grab the right wrist, take it over to the side. Bring it all the way back up, please, and switch. Right hand grab left wrist, take it over to the other side. Draw it all the way back up. And on the exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, lift, flat up. Exhale, forward fold.
Soften into that right knee. Lift the left leg to the sky. Draw the forehead towards the shin bone in standing splits. And then if you choose to come into the balance, you're going to have to lower that left leg. Try to bring both hands to the ankle and balance. Softness through the face and the neck. And just be with what is. One more breath here. And then very gently, hands to the earth, lifted leg to standing leg, flat back, exhale, forward fold. Bend into the knees and lift right up into chair pose. Good, one more again, create that C curve with the core. So you're gonna curl that lower core up towards the upper ribs and the upper ribs towards the lower. Really engage, draw navel to spine. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Really hug it in, try to get that low belly all the way in. And then on an in breath, rise up. Exhale, palms to the heart. Take a full in breath and full out breath. Close your eyes and see if you can imagine a beautiful field of tulips. I can remember when I was in the Netherlands in Amsterdam, it just had fields and fields full of planted bulbs, daffodils, and tulips. So take a moment and just find that. Allow all the vibrant colors to just spring forth, rinsing out the dullness of what we've been through and reawakening to an expansive brightness and lightness full of color, activity, and love. From there, we're going to allow ourselves, if you need, find a table or the wall or a couch, a bed, whatever is available. And you can also do this standing. We're going to cross the right ankle over the left side with the bent knee. And you just use your table, your chair, your couch to sit into that pigeon. Breathe into it. Soften into it. Begin to bring the tailbone back. Really flex into the toes to protect the knees. Take a nice deep stretch. Maybe fingertips come to the floor and you use your elbows to support like its own table. Maybe you're saying, oh, I don't think I can get down that low. It's all good. Take another full deep breath here. Really sink into it. And in your mind's eye, see yourself cradle that pigeon leg, lifting straight up. We'll leave that for another time, but I'll plant that seed. Bring the hands back up on the table or the shin bone. You can take and draw them right up on top of the bare hands, and then rise up and release that leg out. Both legs in nice good shape. Good, and let's switch sides. Let's switch sides. So I showed the modification, and that could be a bed, a table, a couch. We're just going to switch. So allow yourself now to bring left ankle to right knee. I know I'm not mirroring you. And then slowly sink down. It's okay to use a prop. All is good. Use the elbows to help balance if you're not using a prop. And just soften into the stretch, and maybe this is as far as you take it. Maybe hands come all the way down to the floor. You bend into that standing knee and deepen. I'm almost cradling that pigeon leg right up into my rib cage. It's all good. However you take it, just allow to create the space. Full deep breaths here. Again. And then we'll slowly rise it back up. And release that, shake it out. Good, from there, let's go ahead and come to the top of the mat. Hook the thumbs,
Reach all the way up in the sky. And on an exhale, just let those thumbs, like a butterfly, flutter all the way to the earth. Inhale, lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Let's step right foot back, left foot back, down dog. Come right down onto the knees and right down on the forearms. If you want, you can interlace your fingers, or you can keep your hands outstretched from your elbows. Elbows right underneath the shoulders. Lengthen the right leg out, and then the left leg out. Shoulder blades all the way down. And breathe into dolphin plank. And we'll come into our minute plank here. So again, all through the practice, we've been curling that front core, engaging all of it. Allow yourself to do so now. Press into the forearms. You can also come down on the knees and the thighs and just come into Sphinx Cobra. Nice deep breaths. Begin to hug in. Really feel that nice warm core. Lower belly hugging towards the upper ribs hugging down towards that lower belly. Press the elbows and the feet towards each other, and at the same time, energetically move the arms together. Feel that nice engagement of the core. Full deep breaths in and out. Full in breath, full out breath. Full in breath. Remember, you can come into Sphinx Cobra at any time. We are almost there. Really hugging. From there, allow yourself to walk the toes towards the elbow and come into dolphin dog, working into the shoulders. Again, you can just come into Sphinx Cobra. In your Sphinx Cobra, anchor the body and look right and then left. One more breath if you're in dolphin dog. Walk all the way forward. Draw the knees down, untuck the toes, and bring the front body all the way down, just below the navel. Hug the elbows back. Squeeze the glutes. Take a full in breath. And on the exhale, look right. On the in-breath, come forward. Really stretch the belly fibers by pulling the elbows back towards the knees. On the exhale, look to the left. Draw it all the way back up to neutral. Looking about 3 feet in front of the mat. Press into the tops of the feet and squeeze the kneecaps and the glutes. Lift those kneecaps right up off the floor. Take a full in-breath, and on the exhale, lift up on top of the front of the feet into dolphin plank. And release down. 4 more. Good, and you can just hold Sphinx Cobra. Take your time, really engage. Feel that front core engaging. Squeeze the tush. Squeezing all the muscles to the leg bones. Last one. And gently come all the way down. Woo. Stack the palms, bend into the knees, bring the forehead down. I'm not going to do that because you won't be able to hear me talk. But go ahead and bring your forehead down onto your stacked palms. And just windshield wiper. From there, allow yourself, please, to flex into the feet. Forehead onto the palms. And just lift the right thigh up off the floor like you're going to stamp that right foot right into the sky. And then bring it down. And then the left, just really engaging the glutes to get a feel of that. And then bring the left thigh down, and let's do the right again. So lift that right thigh all the way up off the earth, knees bent. Forehead onto the palms. Again, you're not seeing me do that so that you can hear me talk. And then one more time each side. Really squeeze into that tush. Bring it down.
And then lift that left leg up, squeeze that tush. Good, gently bring it down. We're gonna roll right onto the left side. Let the arm cradle the head. Bring the bottom leg forward, grab the top ankle, and just find a really nice quad stretch. You can bring the hand underneath the neck. Just really find a nice quad stretch here. Good, I brought my bottom leg forward just to anchor, and then release. And we're gonna switch sides. So you guys can just roll to the other side. I'm gonna bring that bottom leg forward, get into that top knee, and I'm just gonna take a nice stretch, opening up into the quads. Good, from there, gently release, and allow yourself to come back down onto the belly. Press all the way back into child's pose. And then come up into tabletop. And we're going to take the feet to one side, roll down onto the opposite hip, and bring the legs forward. Give it a nice shake here. Finishing up with a little bit more front core work. So we can start with knees bent. Lift up nice and tall, coming into boat pose. Again, we want to feel the sensation of curling this front core into a nice C, but still keeping that back nice and straight. So stage one is just tippy toes. Feel yourself pulling and engaging. If you keep the tippy toes on the floor, pull the tippy toes towards the tailbone, and that will activate those legs. You can be holding, you can bring it up. Good, really feel, lift it through the back and begin, engage that front core. Maybe let go, maybe not, and just breathe into it. Play, widen the toes, activate those feet. Breathe fully and completely. Maybe straighten one leg and then the other. Maybe not. Breathe. Maybe both legs. 2 more breaths. Breathe into it. Last one. Good. Grab on the knee creases. Bring it forward and just hug in. Lift up nice and tall and take the right hand down into a twist. Full in breath. Full out breath. Really breathing and detoxing with this spring detox this morning. Sweep it all the way forward. And then on the exhale, let's take it over to the other side. Opening up on the left side. Good. Sweep it all the way forward. Allow the feet to come forward a little bit. We're going to take both hands to the outside of that left leg. Some of you are going to keep both feet on the floor. Some of you are going to lift one leg. We're just going to lean back, engage the front core, lift up to the outside and then to the inside. And you can have both feet down. So lift, only come down as far as you can keep that core engaged. Outside, that left leg, inside. And outside, and inside. One more. Good. Come all the way up again. Full in breath, full out breath. I remember the first time I did that, I went really. Here we go, other side. So remember the modification, you only come back as far as you can keep front core and back core engaged. Bring it back and then come in. So modification is to keep both feet on the floor. More challenging is to lift one leg. So you're really pulling that core. Good. 2 more each side. Breathe. Last one. Hug in. Take a full in breath and a full out breath. Allow yourself, please, to rise up. And on the exhale, gently, slowly bring it all the way down. Really engage into that C4. That C4 spine, and then a nice pelvic tilt. And then cross right leg over left. You don't have to do anything with the arms. You can take and grab opposite elbows if you want and just bring them up. Or you can bring the hands behind the head. Or you can bring right arm under left. And we're just going to allow ourselves to touch elbows and knees together. If you're using this, just bring the forearms together to touch the knees. You can use one hand to hold if you need. Just find that nice engagement, curling that front core. 10 if that feels safe. Nice deep breaths. Good, and 2 more. However you're choosing to do it. And undo the arms, hug the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Maybe bring the feet out to the side a little bit, drawing them down and forward, and just open up into the hip, or wherever you're feeling the tightness or the tension. I hope that Ujjayi breath has been streaming so that as we bring all of the junk out of the organs, out of the tissue, all the negativity through the thoughts, beliefs, that we've just been breathing those out, just really cleaning house. We do spring cleaning or have people do our spring cleaning. We're doing it today with the body. Very, very gently reverse the legs. You can again have eagle arms, so left would be under right, or you can grab opposite elbows, have them lifted from the chest, or you can use the other hand to hold the head and touch forearm to knee. 10. However it is you decide to do it, use that breath. Keep the low back imprinted, draw that navel in. Really working lower belly as we draw the knees forward. Nice full deep breaths. 4 more. 2 more. Good, and hug in. Just draw the knees in that the rib cage. Take the head side to side, please. Grab the feet or the legs, whatever you can reach, and draw the feet forward. Maybe you can grab the outer edges of those feet, press them forward and down, and breathe into that left glute, left hip. Maybe it's the hamstrings, it's wherever you're tight. Really intend to use this spring cleaning to release everything. And then very, very gently unwind the legs. Bring right foot down, left foot down. Feet hip width apart. Walk the heels back. And lift up into your version of bridge pose. We'll take 5 breaths here. I like to alternately squeeze tiny cheeks so that I can really find that awareness of tightening. Creating a strong push helps to keep that back strong. 2 more breaths. And then use an exhale to bring the edges of the shoulders down, and then spine like this for 1 wing. Bring the arms out to a T, palms up or down, your choice. You can stack legs. We're going to take a twist to the right. Just take 3 breaths there. And I invite you with each breath to just move through the rainbow. So take a deep breath and just let red, the color of red, just to begin to flow. Notice if you're just in a field of redness or lying in a field of red tulips. And then let the next breath be orange. So imagine beautiful orange tulips. Maybe it's hibiscus. And then one more breath and bring in the beautiful, beautiful yellow. Again, a tulip. That can also be a hibiscus. Just let your imagination soar and bring in that color as we work through the first three chakras. Bring the head back to neutral and the knees. And then cascade the knees over to the left. And let's continue. Let's bring in green. So imagine a beautiful green blow. You know this green flower. Come on, bring it into your imagination. I've seen that in an orchid actually. And then let that move into a beautiful sky blue. Hydrangea, I'm not saying that right. And then into a beautiful indigo blue. Maybe some spotting on an iris or that almost black iris. And then into a beautiful purple. The hyacinth, the great hyacinth. And then bring the head to neutral. And then the knees and hug in. And as you hug in, just see a beautiful white rose spiral into a beautiful white lotus. And then melt into your version of Shavasana, whatever that is for you this morning. Allow yourself to close your eyes and to invite relaxation in, using the breath to just continue to release all that's no longer needed in the spring detox. Shifting attention away from the mind and the head, and focus the attention in the heart area. Allow yourself to imagine that you're breathing slowly through the heart. And just bring it in and out of the heart. Let the breath be long and deep. Maybe a count of 7 on the in-breath. Exhale through the mouth, really releasing. You want to release everything that we've loosened out. We're just going to really clean house. Take 2 more deep breaths, and then after those deep measured breaths, allow the breath to find its own rhythm, but keep breathing through the heart. Remember the feeling of love or care that you have for someone whom it's very easy for you to love. Just breathe that in and out. Allow that love to absolve, to dissolve. All that's no longer needed as we come from this higher place, continuing the spring detox. Focus on a feeling of appreciation for that person, that thing. Just allow yourself to breathe that in and out, knowing that you're still cleansing and releasing on each out breath what's no longer needed from this higher place of being. And then gently begin to send that feeling of love, care, and appreciation out to others. Knowing that you've already cleaned the house, it's all clean. The window panes are nice, shiny, and bright. The sun is shining through from outward and inward. So begin to send that love outward. Draw it in on the in-breath, send it out.
Feel the vibrancy of the colors, the spectrum of the color prism, all the way from the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, shades of blue, shades of purple, into that iridescent white. Begin to feel the softness in the heart and just relax into that beautiful kaleidoscope of colors. Maybe imagine a kaleidoscope of colors just flashing. The aurora borealis. Just another few moments, infusing all of this color with the breath, allowing the brightness and the light to shine in. Feel that creativity and vibrance begin to spark and shine, stoking that inward fire, creativity and light. Then begin to deepen the breath again and wiggle fingers and toes. Full deep breaths, begin to move however it feels appropriate. Roll over onto one side. Just know that you've planted that seed in that garden soil. And as you lift it up onto the sitting bones, bring the palms to the heart. Just feel that brilliancy, that light. Let's all exhale together. On an in-breath, press the prayer hands all the way up to the sky. Good. On an exhale, prayer twist over to the right. Woo! And inhale all the way up. And on exhale, prayer twist over to the left. Raise it all the way up to the sky. And on the exhale, bow forward, namaste.